Hey, babes. Thanks for tuning in to Too Hot to Sip podcast, where the tea stay hot and ready to be spilled. Babes, did you get the chance to follow this podcast yet? No? Then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it now. I don't think you want to miss out on these crazy topics. Also, you can follow us on our social media. It will always be listed down below in the description box. Okay, well, stay tuned for this new episode today. Bye. Mwah. Hey, you guys, what's going on? I hope y'all having a wonderful week and y'all really getting shit done. Y'all already know we already half into 2024, and baby, let me tell you, a lot have been said and done, and child, too much. And you know what? One thing that never changes is fake people, fake clout chasing people. You know what I mean? And it don't matter if it's family, if it's friends, if it's just random people you don't even know. It could be coworkers and etc. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the crazy thing is, after seeing this whole situation with Sierra Gates and her sister last week, I think it was like May 20th. So yeah, it should be last week. With her sister apparently, allegedly exposing her sister, with claiming that Sierra always leave her kids. Sierra had fake jewelry. Sierra, leave her kids so she could go and fuck on some nigga and etc. Don't feed her kids stay hungry, they don't know what her mama is, etc, etc, etc. And it got me thinking. It really did. It really got me thinking how back then you couldn't trust friends. Back then, if your friend that you thought was your friend fuck up, say some wild, crazy shit, say that they never like you or they have pressure with you, etc., etc., family member will always swoop in and be like, oh, you know what? You don't have to worry. This is why you have your family. Blood is thicker than water or whatever the case may be. But baby, nowadays, you might as well throw away the blood, because blood do the same stupid shit like friends. Say if you're like Sierra Gates, okay, you making quite a lot of money, you have a name, you're supposed to be a celebrity status or an influencer, whatever the case may be, because I really don't understand what Sierra is. But, your name is known, right? And you have some family member that might be jealous. They feel as if like you could have, helped them. You could have, support them, give them money, do so much more. Basically, take care of them like they your kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to think that Sierra's sister will pull some shit like this. On social media at that, bitch. Just to get some attention, I believe. And like I said, it got me thinking. It really did. It really got me thinking about my whole situation, you can say, with my own family. Because when it comes to family situation, I feel as if I am just closer to my younger brother. I guess you can say because we're both born here, I guess. But it's more of the fact that my other siblings feels as if my parents like us more because we was born here. Right? So they say the most craziest and wildest things that I don't want to believe it, but my mom said everything that they said on the phone with her about me, putting negativity into my life, speaking negative things to my life, saying that, oh, I will be pregnant and young and I'm gonna be out here in these streets fucking all these type of niggas, that yada 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 who, I won't have nothing going for myself, and all these crazy shit, because they feel as if our parents like me and my little brother more, because again, we was born here. So we have never been close like that. And the craziest story, the craziest thing is when I was younger, before my little brother was born, I felt like I was the only child. But my parents will always tell me how I have older brothers and sisters in a different country, and they are trying their best to bring them here. And because I felt so lonely, and I'm seeing like other kids with their older siblings, having conversation with their older siblings, or having siblings that is around their age so they can have like cool conversation. I had always wanted that. You know what I'm saying? I had always wanted that closeness with a sibling. So when I was younger, I used to pray so much. I would write my little prayers, put it in the prayer box, wishing and hoping and wishing that God would have my sisters and brother come to America so they can live with me and I can have that sister and brother bond, right? And since they came here, I can literally say I have been basically being like a showcase, entertainer or whatever, trying to get their approval, trying to fit in with them, because they had their own closeness because they grew up together, right? When they came into my life, I was already like 9. So I had my own little personality anyways. You know what I'm saying? When you're 9, 10, you're already starting to grow into your teenage years. You know what I'm saying? Was it 9, 10? I think it was like, yeah, probably I was 7. Probably I was younger. Probably 7 or 8 or whatever. But I did know I had my own little personality. I was kind of to myself anyways. Naturally, I have always been like that. But I had always wanted to hang with my sisters. They was going somewhere. I wanted to hang with them. I wanted to be around them. I wanted us to have like conversation and whatever. And we would here and there, but I didn't feel that closeness. I didn't feel like it was a bond there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't felt that. I didn't feel the bond with any of them. I'm not going to go too deep because this is something private I do not want to share like that. But yeah. So I wanted to say this to say that I understand how Sierra felt, right? So I had literally story time, y'all. Story time. I had literally bought myself a new car because the car that my dad gave me was breaking down so much. The alternator was blowing out every freaking week. Okay? Every freaking week. Child, I was stuck on a fucking highway with a damn thunderstorm, heavy rain on the fucking highway, child. and my car would literally fucking stop. Literally on the damn highway, child. I used to be like, what the is going on? What is going on with my car? Why is it doing this and whatever? And I used to spend a lot of money on that damn car. Now, mind you, I had really liked it because it was like a Mercury Cougar. I think it was either 1999 or 2000. It was red. It was a 2-door car. Baby, I had changed the speaker on it. And you know the crazy thing is, till this day, I still dream about that damn car. You don't understand. I had really, 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 really loved that car. That was my first car besides the one that my brother gave me so I can drive to go to school at the time, to go to school. And then I have end up finding my job by myself and whatever. But yeah, I had really loved that car. That car was like literally everything to me. But because it was breaking down so much, I was spending so much money on it. There was a friend that I knew that worked at a dealership. And literally till now, I still go to that dealership to get my cars whenever I'm changing cars and whatever. I freaking love them. So, yeah. So, again, I'm not going to go too deep into my life like that because, you know, that's just personal shit that I got to deal with. And I don't feel like putting that out there because we're in a better space, I can say now. So I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm going to talk about this. So my credit was bad, right? Let's just say that. And my friend was helping me get a new car because I was telling him like, oh my gosh, my car keeps breaking down on me and I don't know what to do. I really just want a new car and whatever. So went to the dealership because he worked there, hooked me up, found the perfect car that I like. And I was trying to get the car under my name only. So, you know, I can just be responsible for my stuff. And no one have to put in or help me. And, you know, just in case anything happened, you know, it's just my credit that's fucked up, you know. But the monthly was going to be too high if I would have, because then I would have to put money down. And, baby, I'm a true believer of not putting no money down on nothing, bitch. Y'all got me fucked up, okay? So the only thing my mom did was give me her credit, meaning we put her as an additional applicant so that the bank can see that, okay, there's someone else with better credit, better history of payment, and she would seem as if she's the primary owner of the vehicle, but I am an additional owner. I would just pay for it myself, you know? So it worked. So I did the paperwork. I had my own insurance, did full coverage, had to change it to full coverage, and etc. And I was out with a new car. Now, I literally got the car one day ago. So I didn't really get the chance to really tell anyone. So my little brother had seen the car, and I think one of my sisters had ended up calling him for something else. And I guess he must have said, oh, by the way, Diana got a new car, yada, yada, who. And I guess they was trying to get information from him. Like, how did she get the new car? Like, who gave it to her? What, da, 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 da. So I think they ended up calling my mom, and my mom was telling them, you know, the D, and baby, they went off. They ended up calling me and was like, so why didn't you tell us you got a new car? Yada, yada, who? They was literally going off on me. And I'm like, why do I have to tell you when I have a new car? Like, I don't understand that. That is so freaking weird, you know? And they were saying all this shit about mom and dad, and they saying, you know, oh, we know they like you more, da 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 da, and this and that. And I'm sitting here so fucking confused. I was so disappointed in my sisters so bad to the point where I really could not be happy having a new car. I could not, because they truly believe that my mom gave me money to buy a new car. When actuality, she didn't give me no money. All she did was be an additional applicant for me to use her credit so that I can get the car, so I can make payments towards the car. Right? Now, if they would have calmed down and, kind of stop assuming that this is what happened and mom was, spoiling me and giving me things and they would have found out that all she did was give me her credit to borrow. But I'm responsible for the car. I have to pay for the car. I have to, rise my insurance to be, more than what I need so that, I can get this car out the lot. My name is still on the car as well. So yada, yada, who. And I'm telling you this story because Sierra's situation literally brought that memory back, because it showed how family members is just as bad as friends. Just as bad, because there's always some type of jealousy going on within family member when you're doing better than what they expect you to do, or you're doing better than them. You're advancing more in life than they are. You know what I'm saying? And they feel it's unfair. They feel like you should be doing so much more for them to get on the level that you on, or even more, by you helping. Right? So listen, honestly, my whole thing is now with this, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying my bills. You're not helping me out. We don't have conversations like that. We don't talk. So why hop on here and try to so-called expose me and make up these stories? I don't know. So if I was Sierra, baby, I know family matters and et cetera, but baby, we would have to put you on block. Put you on block and go on your own merry separate, honey. You need money, you need that, you need favors, you want to do this. Okay, do it on your own. Just like I did on my own. I figured it out and I'm at where I'm at. Do it on your own, figure it out. Because one thing about it is I'm not gonna be mad, and I never had this personality anyway to be jealous of anyone or be envious of anyone, because at the end of the day, I know that God have a plan for me. When it's my time, it's my time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and be so jealous that, oh, why the fuck I ain't get it? You know? No. If that's what I want, I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to ask God to guide me like I always have. If it's the time, it's the time. If it's not, it's not. I'm going to cry about it, and I'm just going to move on and work towards my goal, to make sure that what I want, I get. You know what I'm saying? Work on my shit. Make friends as much as you can, child, because connections always work. Networking is always good, child. That's one thing y'all got to do. Network. I'm not saying sleep with them, y'all. I'm not saying offer some cooch or mouth to get what you need. No. Network. Make friends. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Joke with them. Try to get some deals, baby. Act like a Haitian. Always negotiate, bitch. But child, just to finish this off, Sierra, just girl, move on, press on, baby. They'll come around. If not, your life don't end. Just like, with me, I move on. I don't argue no more. Before, I used to go toe in toe. If not, I go higher. Fuck going lower. I go higher. When it comes to arguing and making my point across and this and that. Now I don't do that shit. Baby, you're going to be arguing by yourself. Okay? You're literally going to be arguing by yourself because I'm not having all that conversation and shit. So, you guys, let me know down below. Have you ever experienced a family member ever being jealous of you, ever trying to expose you, ever trying to talk down or talk negative into your life? Let me know. Because, baby, I got so much more stories. If y'all want to hear more of that when it comes to family situation and the jealousy and situation that's going on, please leave it down in the comment section so I can go ahead and talk about it, okay? We can talk for hours, all right? I hope to see you guys soon. Love you guys. Thank you for following. If you have not, go ahead and do so now so you never miss out on this gorgeous voice. All right? Bye. Hey, babes. Thanks for tuning in and listening to this episode. Like, share, and follow our podcast if you really enjoyed today's topic, because there's so much more to come, and I don't think you want to miss out. Okay, I didn't think so. Well, babes, see you later on the next episode. Bye.